This is Jeremy, and I'm chatting with Staxx.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Jeremy.
Because everybody's going to pile on. And that's what you ended up with. Everybody be drinking and partying, snorting up their shit, getting all high. And all of a sudden, this brother's treating him like the next thing, 3 or 4 of the brothers jump on and pile onto it. And now all of a sudden, he's in this fucking shit show. And don't get me wrong, you get nervous. You know, these guys are all yelling at you, and everybody's on top of you. And you don't know what the answer is, so you answer it this way to this brother. Well, this brother didn't want it answered that way. So now it turns into a fucking shit show. And there's no reason for it. I mean, you don't have to treat somebody like they're a piece of shit to make them educated. You know, show them the way. You know, teach, but don't abuse.
So prospect and probationary is different.
It's different. Yeah, it's different as far as by the chapter. The chapter I was in, it wasn't really different. You still had to do pretty much the same as you had to with prospecting. The only difference was you had everything but your Texas rocker. You know, so and that was my biggest thing is when I went from support to bandit, they needed the numbers because of the Mongol situation. So they wanted the patch out there so they knew what was going on. So, but I didn't change the fact that I still had to work 24/7. I still had to go the whole year and fucking put in the time. There was no early time for me. Just like one incident I can tell you about, which was funny as fuck. We all the members from down here went to Austin, but I couldn't leave my job. So my president told me, no problem, go ahead and do your job, stay home. This is a member's deal, yeah, don't worry about it. So I was down here in Texas, and there was only 3 other bandits left here. Everybody else was gone, upstate, and they were over at a little like swap meet type deal for motorcycle parts and benefit type deal for a mom and pop club. And the 2 members were over there, and support was there with them. Well, I get the phone call, hey, there's 15 Mongols here in the parking lot, and there's only 2 bandits and a couple of support guys. What do you want to do? I say, well, yes, I'll be there in a minute. And I fucking locked my doors at my business and hauled ass straight to the fucking benefit. Got off my fucking truck, didn't have a cut on or nothing. I had a t-shirt on that had, you know, Bandido had a full patch on and a t-shirt, soft colors. And I went in and walked over to the members, hey, what's going on, what's happening, said hi to everybody. And one of the members was an elderly member, an older member. You know, we were talking, you know, had a cane and everything. So I told that brother, I said, hey, you stay on that motorcycle right there. And I told support, you guys stay in front of him. Nobody gets to him. I said, I don't need to worry about you. And I got to worry about all the rest of these fucks. I said, you stay on the motorcycle. You guys make sure nobody gets to it. And I told the other 2 members, I said, all right, let's go. They looked at me like I done lost my fucking mind. I said, what do you guys mean? So all of a sudden, all the Mongols were all standing there, and they were waiting for one of their head guys to get there. And I saw him come rolling in. And I knew every one of them I knew. It wasn't like I didn't know them. I know them all. Half of them were bitches. So I wasn't even worried about it. So these people, because I was motorcycling, all of a sudden, now 16 of them, all come walking towards us. And I don't give a fuck. We meet him right in the middle of the parking lot. 3 of us. There's only 3 of us. And we're all 3 standing there, and there's 16 of them. And their guy there goes, hey, Jeremy, what do you want to do? I said, what do you mean what do you want to do? You guys showed up here and wanted to get down. I said, so are we going to fight or are we going to fuck? Which one? We're fighting or we're fucking. One of the 2 is going to happen. I said, I don't give a shit. And he goes, well, you know, one of my guys has a problem with your guy and points at him. I said, okay. They want to go at it by themselves? I'm cool with that. Anybody gets in, we all get in. I said, so those 2 want to go at it? Let's go. And they okay, no problem, badass. And my brother at that time fucking mopped his ass. Fucking had him on the ground just fucking annihilating. Blood everywhere. And he
this is at the swap meet?
Yeah, at the swap meet. So he reaches over and goes to grab my brother. And I look at him, I say, hey, whoa, and I grab his arm. I said, I told you, nobody gets in. So if you guys are done, then go ahead and call it, pick up your punk ass brother and get your asses out of here. Or me and you can go at it. Which one you want to do? I said, either way, I don't give a shit. So I'm standing, you know, he goes, oh man, it's done. So I tell my brother, hey, it's enough, brother, go ahead and get off of it. So he gets off of him, they pick up their fucking member, and right there, they all walk across the parking lot, get on the motorcycles, and leave. And there's probably, I don't know, 14, 15 mom and pop clubs that are at the swap meet, and they're all just standing there looking, going, what in the is going on? So they all get all of them get on their motorcycles and they all leave. few minutes later, of course, the police show up, and all that, whatever. And then, they do, oh, what happened? And at that point, it was all over with, so it didn't matter. It wasn't 15 minutes, and the phones are blowing up. My president's calling me, all this, because the older member then called upstate and said, dude, you guys are not going to believe what just happened. I said, what are we going to do? We're going to bitch. I said, I'm not going to bitch out. I'm not telling you we're not going to win. If they want to take us in the West, they're probably going to get us. I said, but I'm not running. And I'm not going to leave you guys behind either. So therefore, I'm here with you. We'll take the fucking beating if we're going to take the beating, or we're going to win. One or the other is going to happen, but the bitch move's not going to happen. I said, I don't
running out of there and
no, that's not an option. I said, and when it's all said and done, we're not getting on our shit and leaving first either. They get on their shit and they can leave. This is our fucking town. I said, and that's the way it's going to go. So after that, the members all get back in town. They go, and they're all sitting there and they're going, Jeremy, did you really tell them, are we going to or fight? I said, yeah, twice. And everybody's laughing. They're going, dude, you are fucking insane. I'm going, that's not insane. I'm not here to have a debate. We're not going to fucking talk about it. You guys came across the talk like these are badasses. Well, then let's get down. Or pull your little panties down and fucking get fucked. I don't care which one you want. But pick one of the two. But that's how I was taught. I wasn't taught any other way.
Was there any of the Bandit or any of the Mongols that you liked?
Many of them. Many of them I was close with to the day they split. I didn't know they were doing the split because they never came to me with any of that nonsense because they knew who I was. That I would never turn my back and go, hey, fuck that, I'm going to be there, I'm going to jump over here. And they had their own reasons or whatever, and that's their deal. But after they made that move, I've never spoke to them again. As far as being friendly.
Yeah, it was done.
It was done. At that point, now you showed me who you are, and we're done. I'm sorry we were friends before, but not no more. We're done. And at the end of the day, they've never messed with me, even when I had my patch. And I picked up all all the merchandise that belonged to the club, picked up all that shit. I never had a problem with any of them. But at the same time, I've never disrespected anybody that didn't deserve disrespect. And that's, but that's something you also taught. If you're going to disrespect somebody, be ready for repercussions. Stand your ground for what you do. But most of these guys don't. They all talk shit, or they'll be internet fucking warriors, or they'll be AT&T warriors, whatever you want to call them, talk big shit on the phone. And then they want to show up 5 or 6 deep, but they won't go 1-on-1 or even 2-on-1 because they know what's going to happen.
That's one of the questions I got for you. What's the rules about social media and being giving interviews and things like that?
For us, we didn't do any of it. There was no social media. There was no posting shit, and then it just started changing towards the end before I got out. You'd see guys posting pictures. I've never been a big, Facebook internet guy anyhow. You go to my Facebook page and it's got some things about my kids, maybe a birthday party for them, Christmas time, some bullshit, but nothing. I don't post any of that shit. Most of my social media is for the shop and for advertising to get business. But yeah. I've never been one. If you're gonna put it out there on the internet, then what are you doing? Trying to get sympathy? Trying to get friends? I don't understand it. Just you get these guys that put shit out there. The old lady's done blasting them or whatever, and then the next day, oh, she's so great, she's so wonderful. What the? You just talked shit yesterday. It's just it makes you look weak.
And the police probably watch a lot of these pages.
Oh, they watch all those pages.
Yeah.
I know there's guys that have their phones up on their GoPros or whatever, on their motorcycles, and they're cruising down the highway and they're showing. I said, brother, I know where you're at. I can see the background. You don't think they don't know where you're at? I said, come on. I said, they're not stupid. I said, you don't think they can't look at the time lapse and figure out where you were at and something happened, and all of a sudden you gave them a video of us going down the fucking road. I said, put that shit away.
Oh, you had other people that were in your chartered videotaping without you knowing?
Exactly. And I tell them, dude, take that fucking shit. What's wrong with you guys? Don't do that shit. Ain't no fucking videotape. We leave to go somewhere. I tell them, put your fucking phones away, dude. When we get back, then they'll know we're back. They don't even know we're gone. If they know we're gone, what the hell is wrong with you? But that's it, though. They want that. It falls back into the Sons of Anarchy. They want that Hollywood. They want that shine. Oh, look, I'm out here in the public. I'm over here at this bar chilling. Come on. If that's what you need, then you're not there for what it's supposed to be.
And a lot of bars won't even let you in with the colors on, right?
No, down here where we were at used to be wide open and nobody really said much until the whole Waco deal, and then a bunch of fights we had down here after the whole situation, yeah, now they cut it off with those mini bars. You can't go in at all. Not with a patch
Or soft colors.
or soft colors. Nothing. Yeah, if you're wearing colors at all, you can't go in.
I see a lot of those T-shirts. So a non-member cannot wear one of those T-shirts, right?
That is correct. It has to be a member.
Have you seen people that were faking with some fake badges?
Many. We went in. We went into a store and took a whole shitload of merchandise that they had that was all fake that they were selling. Walked in, took all the thing off their fucking racks. Went out and fucking loaded in the fucking truck, took it and burned them all when we got back to town.
What was it? T-shirts?
It was T-shirts, hats, fucking shorts with the logo on them. Oh yeah, they were just selling them. And
they're all copyrighted, right?
Oh yeah, everything's copyrighted.
That is crazy.
They don't understand. You know, a lot of people they were just stupid. They were trying to make money and didn't realize what they were doing. But yeah, you know, you're gonna get somebody fucking badly jammed up that's wearing a member shirt that isn't a member.
Has any of the people you've been around ever had their cuts taken from another club?
I've only had one guy ever lose his cut.